Hello, everyone. It's Mr. Kissinger, the Citizenship Academy in Syracuse, New York, and this is 5th grade math, Module 5, Lesson 11. Today we're going to be finding the area of rectangles with mixed by mixed and fraction by fraction side lengths by tiling, record by drawing, and relate to fraction multiplication. So we're kind of going to be doing the same, using the same strategy that we did in Lesson 10, but now instead of doing fractional sides by whole number sides, we're going to do fractional sides by fractional sides and mixed number sides by mixed number sides. So we're going to be able to use that same area model to solve these. And the first one, just like in Lesson 10, the first one's going to be partially done for us to show us what we need to do. It says, Kristen tiled the following rectangles using square units. Sketch the rectangles and find the areas. Then confirm the area by multiplying. Rectangle A has been sketched for you. So rectangle A is blank units long by blank units wide. So we're looking at our length here. We have 1.5 units long. We have 1 unit plus a half unit. And we have 2 3/4 units wide. We're going to have to find the area in square units. So we're going to have a 4x4 area model here. We'll have 2 units plus 2 units times 1 unit is going to give us 2 units squared, 2 square units, plus 2 units by a half unit, which will give us 1 square unit, plus 1 times 3/4, which will give us 3/4, and then 3/4 times 1/2, which will give us 3/8. Two plus 1 is 3. Plus 3/4 plus 3/8. Well, 3/4 is 6/8. Plus 3/8. Which will give us 3 9/8 units squared, or square units. I can change that into 3 8/8 plus 1/8. 8/8 is 1, so it'll be 4 1/8 when I change that improper fraction into a mixed number. That 9/8 is going to turn into 1 1/8. So I'll have 4 1/8 square units. All right, rectangle B has not been drawn for us, but it's going to tell us the rectangle B is 1 or 2.5 units long by 3/4 units wide. We have to find our area. So I have 2.5 this way. And we have 3/4 units wide. Let's split this into 3 sections here. Each one is a 1/4. And then this way I'm going to go, I'm going to make 2.5. So this is 1 1, but I'm going to call this whole section, I'm going to kind of like dot this line so that we can see that this is 2 different parts, but we're going to treat it all as 1 for our area model. So we have like these 2 sections here. It's going to be 2, and this is going to be 1/2. And then we have 3/4 this way. And I'm going to kind of dot these lines too, because we're just going to multiply those by 1/4. We're not going to do them all separately. that one's solid. So we're going to do 2 times 3/4, and we're going to do a half times 3/4. 2 times 3/4 will give us 6/4, which is really 1 and 2/4. And then 1/2 times 3/4 will give us 3/8. So we have 1 and 2/4 plus 3/8. Well, 2/4 is the same as 4/8. So we'll have 1 and 4/8 plus 3/8 equals 1 and 7/8. That's in square units. So to a rectangle that is 2.5 units long by 3/4 unit of a unit wide will give us 1 and 7/8 units squared for area. And then we have rectangle C. Rectangle C is 3 1/3 units long by 2 1/2 units wide. So we will need to draw a rectangle here. We have 3 1/2. By 2 1/2. Now 3 1/2. 2 1/2. So 3 by 1/2. And then I have 2 by 1/2. Then I'm going to add up all of my areas. So I have 6 square units in here. 2 times 1/2 is 1. 3 times 1/2 is 1 1/2. And then 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4. And I need to add them together. Now I'm going to need to find a common denominator here. I know that 1/2 is the same as 2/4. So I'll have 6 plus 1 plus 1 and 2/4 plus 1/4. Well, 6 and 1 is 7 plus 1/4 plus 1 and 2/4 is 1 and 3/4. And that's going to give us 8 and 3/4 square units. All right. So we will move to our next page here. I think we're going to, let's do this word problem down here. So the square has a perimeter of 25 inches. What is the area of the square? Let me draw my square here. And if the perimeter all the way around this square is 25 inches, what I know about a square is that all the sides are going to be the same length. So if I can divide that 25 by 4, I'll get my side length. So each one of these sides is 25/4. Now 25/4, I'm going to turn into a mixed number. So how many times does 4 go into 25? Well, I know 4 goes into 24 6 times. 4 times 6 is 24, with 1/4 left over. So I'll have 24/4, which is 6, plus 1/4, which is going to be 6 1/4 inches on each side. So 6 1/4 by 6 1/4. And I'm going to use an area model like this. I have 6 1/4, 6 1/4. 6 times 6 is 36. And these are all inches. And 36 is in square inches. 36 inches squared. 6 times 1/4 is 6/4. And 6/4 is 1 2/4. 6 times 1/4, again over here, is 1 2/4 inches, square inches. And then 1/4 times 1/4 is 1/16 of a square inch. So now I need to add up all of my areas, my partial products. 36 square inches plus 1 2/4 square inches plus 1 2/4 square inches plus 1/16 of a square inch. Well, let's add these two together first. So I have 1 2/4 and 1 2/4, which is really 1 1/2 plus 1 1/2. Well, that's going to give me 3 square inches plus 36 square inches plus 1/16 of a square inch. 36 plus 3 is 39. And I'm going to add my 1/16. And I get 39 1/16 square inches. So the area of the square is 39 1/16 square inches. All right, so that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I look forward to seeing you next time.